Love, peace, blessings, and happiness, people. I am a prestigious ADS. That's the acronym for Auto-Didactic-Sociologist. I have no degrees, but I have read 242 books. And these books right here, there are a few of the books that I've read that's educated me. Now, let's see. I study people, patterns, and systems. Welcome to my perspective. This right here is my degree. Like I said, in my book, in my eye, I'm a sociologist. But because I don't have any degrees, any bachelor's, doctorates, none of that, the coders don't recognize me as a sociologist. The coders, that's my word for this system. I'm very careful with the words that I use because words and terms can shape your perception. They can trigger something that can color how you perceive things. So I don't say the man, I don't say the system, I don't say Illuminati. I say the coders or the codex. That's my terms. And as a proud ADS, I recommend that you find your words to express your thoughts and feelings without using words that has baggage and a lot of weight onto them. So, that's what it is. Let's see. So this is my perspective. This is the premiere of me coming onto YouTube. And the beautiful thing is, I don't need a degree to come onto YouTube. I don't need a degree. I don't need a doctorate, a bachelor's, nothing like that. I need my phone and my home, and I'm in the zone. Yeah, someone to be educating you out. You know what? The thing that's funny is everybody has an opinion. Everyone has something to say. And people are greatly influenced and inspired by what people have to say. And I would have conversations with subby, that's subconscious. And I would think to myself, like, wow, I'm really deep. So, I decided to come on here and share with the world my depth. Hopefully I can inspire you, turn on your bulb so you can lighten up a little bit. But right here before you, I have some of my books. Now, this book right here, Unlimited Power, this is the book that changed my life. When I read that book, it so impacted me. And when I read that book, I was living in Brooklyn, Canarsie. And I read that book, and what I got in that book, I used, and I saw my parents on the idea of moving to Philly to flip houses, to rehab houses, put them on the market and flip them. Because my dad is the Michael Jordan of the carpentry trade. And he didn't like his job. He worked putting up drywall. So I took what was in that book, Unlimited Power, and I applied everything, and I saw my parents on quitting the house in Brooklyn, Canarsie, moving out here to PA. That's how powerful that book was. And when I read that book, I made a promise to become a life learner, and I've been doing that ever since. Now, the same way people take pride in having a degree, going to such and such college, I take the same pride in having read 242 books. Now, the thing is, if I talk to somebody, I can't tell them that I'm well-read. Yeah, whatever. But if I tell them I have a degree, I graduated from here, they're going to be like, oh, they're going to respect me. But the thing is, my education isn't about that. My education is for my own understanding, my own enlightenment. That's it. My teacher, this guy right here, Judah Krishnamurti, bam, him right there. He said in one of his books, be a light unto yourself. And that's the model that I have with me. I'm light unto myself. I look to nobody. I don't, swear by anybody. Everyone here is like my teachers. These books are my teachers. So everyone who I read, they're like my teacher. If you go to a university or a course, you're going to take a course in such and such class, and such and such class, and such and such class. Well, I don't have that. I have a library card, and I have access to, I go to the bookstore, I have my money, and I buy my books. And I take classes at YouTube University. The amount of things I've learned at YouTube University is stupendous. Right now, I'm currently teaching myself Italian and Spanish through YouTube University. So when it's all done, I'm going to be fluent in both languages. At least you know how to say something. And the cool thing with Italian, I can tell people off in Italian, like, huh? What do you say? I will call people a hood rat. Caputo ratito. Huh? What do you say? or stranzo, which is Italian for a-hole, and I would just go about my business. I would say, oh, fanculo. That's the Italian F word. Like I would say people, oh, you fanculo. Or, being that I'm an ADS, I know and I understand the power of languages. And I would say femdo. Femdo is my term for female dog. Femdo, please. Like, huh? What do you call me? Femdo, femdo, femdo. Yeah, but that's what it is. But yeah. So let me give you a rundown of some of these books right here. Right? Bam. This book right here, The People's History of the United States. This is an awesome, awesome, awesome book. The Art of the Inner Meal. That's a great book because I'm not a vegan, I'm a healthitarian. Invisible Supply. Now, this author, Joe Goldsmith, he's Christian. Now, what I love about him is that he talks about Jesus in the Bible, but from a philosophical, pragmatic perspective. I'm not a Christian, I don't know the Bible like that, but his reading is enlightening. This book right here, Emotional Intelligence. Now, I don't go to school, I go to the library, but this book right here should be mandatory reading. Emotional Intelligence. Yo, y'all get this book? Get this book. The book is dope. Emotional Intelligence. Now, when people don't understand their emotions, they can, oh my God. But this book right here educates you on emotional intelligence. That book is like, what, $15? $15? This book right here, Martin and Malcolm in America. And that book right there, there's a chapter called Shattered Dreams. It's talking about the Dr. King that we don't know of. The Dr. King that was in the realm of Malcolm, the angry Dr. King, the fiery Dr. King, the Dr. King that called out European Americans with that book. And we know about this book right here, The New Jim Crow. Yeah, I think people know about this book. But this guy right here, Judah Krishnamurti, he passed away in 1986. So that means we was once alive at the same time. So, yes, I was 6 years old. So some of these people like Krishnamurti, no, not Krishnamurti, Buddha, Jesus, when they was alive, wasn't here on Earth. They lived 2,000 years ago. He died in 1986. So he was once on a planet at the same time. And this book right here, Negroes with Guns. It talks about Negroes with guns, Negroes that fought back, but wasn't meek and docile and passive. Great book, great book. And this book right here, see, I've read 242 books, not 243, because this book I haven't finished reading. As a matter of fact, my Auto-Didactic-Self-Education, I've read 242 books. Those are books that I read in this entirety. I'm not even counting the books that I read part of, half of. It's not even counting that. It's not counting that at all. Yeah, but well-read, self-educated. I'm an ADS, Auto-Didactic-Sociologist. For those of you who don't know, an autodidact is a self-taught, self-educated person, which is what I am. So, yeah, today's the premiere. Just want to drop you a little something. I think tomorrow I'm going to touch on hoism. The world is in the grip of hoism. So tomorrow I'm going to give a insight from a sociological perspective on hoism and the wreck that it's having on the world. I'm also a procedures writer by my own opinion. I haven't put the link in my YouTube thingy. I'm going to get someone to do that, but I'm a great writer. I have 2 books on Amazon, 2 ebooks. They're short stories. One's called Good to Eat, If It's From the Ground to Sound. The other one is called Kidnap with Good Intentions. Both books inspired by the passing of my beautiful sister, Ali Alicia Whiskey. Yeah. I also write on my blog called Medium. Now the thing with Medium is, if you're not a paid member, you can't read the whole story. I think it's $5 to pay for like a month. So if you don't want to see like what I'm about, y'all can check out my blog. I'm on Medium. I'm under the name Narmer. My name is Narmer Ramses. Narmer is the first Egyptian pharaoh. Then you have Ramses the Great. So that's my name, Narmer Ramses. All right? Don't forget it, Narmer Ramses. You know what, y'all? I think I'm wrapping it up. But this day is special for me because I started. I took action, produced results, which is what I got from this book. That line, take action, produce results, that one line right there changed my life. It does something to me. It just, motivated me. Take action, produce results. And that's the thing. And I also have hip hop psalms, which is on my Instagram, No Neck Juice. I'm on Instagram at No Neck Juice, and I post hip hop psalms. One of my hip hop psalms is from Nas. It's called "What Does It Feel Like to Go Get It? What Does It Feel Like to Go Miss It?" That's the psalm. That's tattooed on the brain. That's tattooed on the brain, and I feel good because I went and I did this. You might look at this, think it's like whatever, a little professional, all this stuff right here. I'm right here in my porch, right here in my porch. Right here in my porch, right here in my porch. But I am dropping jewels like a clumsy jeweler. That's what I'm doing. So, I watch these YouTube videos all the time. Like they say, if you're feeling this, like and subscribe, because I'm coming with more jewels and I'm dropping like a clumsy jeweler. I think that's it, man. I think I'm gonna go have a healthitarian meal. And people, these past 3 weeks I've been on a high. I've been feeling good, thankful, and grateful. My money's in transition. I haven't met FMJ. FMJ is an acronym for Future Miss John. That's the one I'm going to marry. Haven't met her yet. I'm not dating anybody, but spiritually, I'm engaged to her. If you go to my blog, Medium, I posted something called My Spiritual Wife/Fiance. What I wrote has been so powerful, uplifting, and amazing. Yeah, so like they say with the YouTube videos, if you're feeling this, like and subscribe. You want to see more from my from this channel, which is social commentary from yours truly, the prestigious, elite, Auto-Didactic-Sociologist, Norma Ramses. All right. So I'm also gonna make me a healthitarian meal. Hold it down. Peace out, y'all. Love it to the moon and back. Next time.